Hi everyone, Sharon here with Creating with Sharon. Thanks for joining me today. Today is what, July the 11th? Tuesday, July the 11th. Wow, where does the time go? Just whips along. I'm just gonna facial expressions. Thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. I have a couple things to go over with you before we get started, but I have a really cute card for you today. Really cute, so cute. I did it for my what's it called, Stampin' Crew, and then this is my sample is the one I did for Stampin' Crew, but I'm going to change it up for tonight. So let's get started. I'm just going to flip you all around. See my mess? Aha! There we go. So this is a card that I'm going to show you. It's super, super cute. All the measurements and all the instructions are over on my blog, creatingwithsharon.com. So, for a couple things. If you live in the Winnipeg area, I do have it says raft and game night. It's a craft and game night. I'm hosting that on August the 23rd. Starts at 7 till 9:30. We're going to be making some cards. We're going to have a couple games, 5 games of bingo, with some fantastic prizes, and there will be silent auction items there also. It's on Wednesday, August 23rd from 7 till 9:30. It's here in Winnipeg. There'll be snacks, some prizes, make some cards, and the registration is $60. But if you register before August the 1st, it drops down to $55. Registration does close on August the 18th. Bonus days are on right now, so for every $60 that you spend, Stampin' Up! Will send you a coupon for $6 that you can spend from August the 1st to the 31st. So that is a really good deal. Okay, so I'm just going to now this one is done in... what's it called? Wild Wheat. So I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do it in Baja Blue. So my card base, that's 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to fold and score it at 4 1/4. Get my bone folder. And place that down. So what have y'all been up to? I was busy today. I got all my kits done for my Christmas in July class. So excited. So I'm going to be using the Bird's Eye View stamp set. And I'm going to take out the books, because I'm going to use the books first. And I'm going to stamp my card base, make my own designer series paper. I'm just going to make sure that this is clean, which it's not. Oh, it's got all excited. Okay, and now I'll just place this onto my block. Make sure I'm going the right way. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp color on color. So I'm going to stamp the Baja Blue onto the Baja Blue. So I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap paper. I'm just going to randomly stamp the images onto the Baja Blue. Yeah, so I got some really cute cards happening with the One Horse Open Sleigh card class. It's going to be fun. In this class, you receive quarter package of the designer series paper that you will end up cutting and using for the to make the cards. You'll be doing a lot of stuff yourself. I cut out the card bases and everything like that, but we'll cut out the designer series paper to make the cards. So I have a piece of cardstock, basic white, that's 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and a piece of designer series paper that's 3 by 4. And I'm just going to adhere that on just like that. I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue for this one. And so I must say, I think we're really lucky right now because I've hear like the East Coast is being flooded out with rain. West of us has extreme weather. We're like below our average. Like it was like 22 here today. Like if that's really unusual for us here in Winnipeg. So I'm going to just I'm going to use this guy right here. I'm going to grab some glasses for him too. I'm just going to just grab my scrap piece of basic white. You don't need anything too big for him. And I'm just going to grab my Memento ink. Yeah, so the One Horse Open Sleigh card class is fully booked. Registration's closed. Was $25 if you're coming to the in-house one, and $30 via Zoom. Mail out your kits to you, a quarter package of the Designer Series paper, a package of the embellishments, and shipping was for the, I need glasses for him. And then there was shipping if it had to be shipped. You had to pay for the shipping on that one. You can join via Zoom or come to the house. Have quite a few people coming to the house. You have the option. You had the option to add the stamp set on if you wished. And just gave him some sunglasses or some glasses. Cute as that. Almost. Yeah. So it's going to be a fun. It's a morning class, so chances are there'll be treats. Yeah. Okay. So and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep my Baja Blue, and then I'm going to go to my Quiet Meadow. I'm going to grab this stamp set right here, and I'm going to stamp the back side, or the stamp on here. And I'm going to let the owl ink dry a bit. And we're going to use the Baja Blue and just randomly stamp just going the right way, the splatters onto the flag here. So just random, just like that. Nothing fancy. You don't have to follow any design or anything like that. And then while we have this out, let's just clean this off, and then we'll stamp the thank you. And also I just have a scrap piece of basic white to do that. So I'm just going to use the thank you. I think I've used this, I don't know how many times I've used this. I think it's the only stamp set I use out of this whole, all these guys. I don't know why. I'm going to have a better look at it and see which ones I can use. So I'm just going to take the thank you, stamp it on my piece of scrap basic white, just like that. Seems to be stamping more of a green than but yellow and green is, yellow and blue is green, right? Let's just see if this will work. There we go. There we are. Okay, so we have that done. We have this done. We have our thank you. Now let's bring back the owl. I'm just going to clean this off. then we'll color. The owl. Okay, so I'm going to do him opposite to what I did on here. So I'm going to do his belly in the wild wheat, and then his, I guess his feather, his wings in the Baja Blue. So I'm going to use the dark Baja Blue. I'm just going to just color. It's dark. Yep. And then we'll just do the bottom quarter of the wing. And then we'll just let that dry a bit, and we'll bring in the dark wild wheat. And I like to use the finer end over the bigger end, more control. And what we'll do is we'll just go over his little belly here. I'm just going to just take this around here. And we'll let that dry for a bit. Then we'll go back, bring in the light balmy blue, and color the rest of his wings. I'm not going to color his eye where the glasses are. I'm just going to just leave that. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm just going to grab my pumpkin pie. It's over here. And I'm just going to color his nose. Pumpkin pie. And then we'll bring in the lighter wild wheat. Just going to go underneath his glasses. Like that. And then we'll just do his little forehead here. So cute. This weekend we were noticing that we have a lot of chickadees in the backyard. We have a couple fountains, so they were getting really cheeky with us. They were sitting on the railing of the deck, just chirping at us because we were sitting there, and because they wanted to have a bath or cool off, or one of, well, wasn't that cold? Wasn't that warm? So they would come in and they would have their bath. They let us watch them, and then they'd go. But there's quite a few of them, more than normal. But then again, my son went and put a bird feeder out, and they were all there feeding. So there he is. He's so darn cute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, unfortunately, there is no die cut for the birds, so we're going to fussy cut. And I'm just going to let the scissors do the cutting, and just move the paper around. Yeah, these chickadees were pretty cheeky. One of them was quite large. So I don't know if he feeds first and lets everybody else in or whatever, but yeah, he was a little chunky little thing, but really cute. Like, I tried to get a photo of him, and I think I did get it, but I can't post it because we have the radio on in the background, so unless I mute it. But they're so cute. And then I noticed too that they sit on the fence in front of the kitchen window, which is the opposite end of where the bird feeder is, and sit on the fence and chirp there. So I don't know if they're trying to get our attention that there's no food or what, but yeah, they're cute. Okay, so there's a little chickadee that's cut out. Just going to grab my trimmer. So I do have a class coming up at the end of August. It'll be the last weekend in August, and I'm going to be featuring the new truck bundle. So if you're interested, let me know. I haven't designed the cards yet, so I'm still working on that. But there's some really cute ideas out there that I really, really like. Yeah, it's called Trucking Along. Trucking Along, yeah. So it's this stamp set here with the punch. I did end up buying a few for the class, but they're probably, I probably do a, if you already have the product, you can just buy just the kits. But you will need both in order to complete the cards in that one. So what I'm going to do is, on this piece right here, I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back side. Now those just came in yesterday. So I'm going to start playing with them. Okay, so these guys are dimensioned. Oops. And I'll just right in the center. And then with this guy here, I'm just going to put him a little bit to the left-hand side, and I'm going to just glue it down using my multi-purpose glue. And like that. And I'm going to grab the bird again. Oh, where's my bigger dimensionals? So there we go. I'm going to add a couple for him like that. And I'm going to put him right about there. And then the thank you, I'm just going to trim it down just a wee bit more. I'm going to just glue this one down. And just there. Oh, no, he did. Yeah, it did move. Just push back a little bit more. So now I'm going to grab some of my linen thread and then my bow maker. And don't ask me where I got my bow maker because I don't remember it. And I'm thinking it was 1, 2, 3. I think it was Hobby Lobby quite a few years ago. 1, 2, 3. I love it. I use it all the time. It's so easy to use. The instructions that came with it, the girls that I had in North Day, we all had a hard time with it. So I just improvised and it seems to work. So I'm just going to just add the bow with using my mini glue dots. Oops. And I'm just going to just add that right about there. And then I'm going to bring in my pastel adhesives. No, I think I'm going to use the gold ones on these ones. I'm going to use the smaller ones. A couple of the small ones. One there. And one there. And then just take this tiny one and just put it up there. Just like that. So, there we have it. The thank you, the bird's eye view. Oh, those, they're so cute, especially with those glasses. I mean, goodness gracious, eh? So darn cute. So if you guys have any questions, just leave me a message and I'll answer them once I get this downloaded. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Greatly appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you back here on Thursday. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. We really appreciate it. You all have a wonderful day, and wherever you are, I hope you're safe. Okay, before we leave, which one is cuter, the Baja Blue or the Wild Wheat? I think they're both cute, but that's a mama speaking, right? Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. Have any questions, just let me know, and we'll talk to you soon. See you later. Bye-bye.